Okay, we're back still talking about one-on-one meetings. Now we're going to talk about the follow-up process. Okay, this is really important. In order to convert a target to being a client, we need to follow up. That is the missing piece. So today we're going to be talking a little bit more in detail about how to follow up. First of all, when the appointment is over, you are going to be sending them an overview email that I already told you about. And the second thing is a nice to meet with you letter. I want an email to go out that day. And the nice to meet you letter can go out that day or the next day, snail mail. So you have to actually handwrite this out or you can type it out. It's up to you. I have a layout and an example that I'll be sending to you as well, so you can check that out. And basically, it's just nice to meet with you, talk a little bit about what you covered, and you're looking forward to earning their business. One of those types of things. I've also, when I was in sales, I put in a mantra letter, a mission statement, identifying out and declaring who I am in this business and what it means to work with me. So I want you to work on your mission statement and what you want, the message you want to get out to people. And that should be incorporated with the nice to meet you letter. So those two pieces of paper get folded up with a business card, send it out snail mail. Now let's talk about later follow-up. So let's say you met with them. My thing is every 2 weeks, you need to follow up. Every 2 weeks, you should put on your calendar that it's follow-up day. No matter what, just look at your 2 follow-up days in the month, and on that day, you're calling anybody you've met with in the past 2 weeks. Hey, Mark, how are you doing today? It was so nice to meet with you, last week or 2 weeks ago. I know that we went over these 3 various things, but you also checked off that you're interested in CoreFact. Do you have 32 seconds? I'd love to tell you about this incredible product and have you take advantage of it until we meet again. Guys, you're not trying to set up another appointment. You're just trying to give them another nugget from the list. Okay, so make sure that you have a follow-up log put together. I can send you one as an example, and then it's going to have touch 1, 2, and 3, so that you're calling them every 2 weeks for about 6 weeks. And every time you call, you give them a different nugget that was on that checkoff list or on that questionnaire. Give them another layer of what you offer and who you are. Remember, the more we give, the more we will get in return from these people. So identify on your log when you met with them, the first touch that you did, the second touch, and the third touch, and what nugget you actually gave. And when you give the nugget, make sure you go back to the checkoff list and you highlight when done. Here's a little tip for you. Let's keep this all organized, right? Strongly suggest you use one of your manila folders and put your follow-up log in it. Another thing I suggest is that you use one of your binders and get alphabet from A to Z and put everybody in with their questionnaire and their checkoff list by alphabetical order. That way, if you go to meet with Mark Johnson, you can go to the J's and there is his questionnaire and checkoff list. So you know exactly where you left off, especially when you're doing that follow-up log calls. So this is what follow-up means to me. It's kind of, envision this with me, right? It's kind of like a target island. All the targets are on this island, okay? And then there's a body of water, and then there's all these different islands, the different title companies. So whether it be yours or your competitors have all these islands. The object of the game is to get them off of Target Island and onto your island. In order to do that, how you bridge that gap is you pave the way. You put bricks on, and the bricks are the follow-up. Every time you put a brick, they're getting closer and closer and closer to coming on to your island. So every 2 weeks, lay a brick down, and call them up and log it in your log so you know where you left off. Follow-up is the key to convert targets to clients. You got to try it. So that concludes our segment for today. Make sure that you took great notes. You can always rewind me, and we are going to be focusing more on this topic in our next calling session. Hope you have a productive few weeks, and I'm looking forward to connecting you soon. Thank you.